pumped-up crowd here inside tonight, hoping for another Mayday moment. Tension so thick you can cut it with a knife. The Islanders kick things off by winning the opening face-off, and here we go. And there's the whistle icing the call. Lots of time left in this period. Still no score in this one. New York's got a hold of the puck. Takes it out of the offensive zone and back to center. Takes a whack, but still hangs on. Slides it over to Barzal. Puck grabbed by Darlene. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Luukkonen's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. New York's got it, and they're on the attack. From off the wall and onto a stick. The Islanders gain control of the puck. Great read by Kulich. And that carries off a stick. Dished on over to Horvat. The Islanders played along the wing. Quick pass to Barzal. And he had the answer on that play. And now he passes up to Thompson. Look out! Oh, what a hit! He's got a step denied on the penalty shot.
When you're in a one-on-one battle, you got to find a way to be the victor. And I love the way he challenges. He comes right out and says, if you're going to beat me, it's going to have to be a great move.
And here he comes from center. You don't see that very often as the official blows the play dead. We're still in the early stages of this period. We've still got zeros on the board. New York's won the draw. The Islanders take the puck through the neutral zone. On the attack along the boards. Good clearing attempt to breathe. Great heads-up play with the stick by Romanov. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck leaves the zone. Couldn't catch up to that pass. All alone! Oh, off the outside of the frame!
A huge opportunity there, James, to get the go-ahead goal in this game. You know what that does? It creates a ton of momentum. But the pipe stops it.
And that's a smart heads-up play by Dobson. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Can't maintain possession. And it's a quick pass to Norris. Big-time hip check there. That's how you finish a play. Oh, break out the ice packs. He lays out to block that shot. Ow. Romanov's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Takes a wrist shot. Fantastic save. Darlene's taking it from his own end. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Gets in front of it. New York's got the puck along the boards. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. And he passes it up ahead. Here we go! A pass! He scores! That's how you finish the breakaway!
Well, he breaks away from the pack with his speed, James, and makes no mistake. Very decisive and puts it in the back of the net. He's in on a breakaway, and some guys know exactly what they want to do, and some guys take what's given, but what a shot that is. He had no chance.
The Islanders are up by 1 after that strike here in the second half of this first period.
Well, and they're good shape here right now, James, because they've started it strong. They've competed for every puck, and now they find themselves with the lead. Now it's about holding it, being consistent, and finding a way to reach for more.
And that's off a stick. Quick feed to McLean. And nice stopper. And that shot gets caught in traffic.
Melansson's looking pretty banged up out there, James. I'm not sure if he's going to finish the shift.
Grabs the puck in the slot. He tries to drive. Scores! Wrap it up and tuck it in.
He was one step ahead of the goaltender, sealed tight to the post, and wraps it around. Gets there first and gets the goal. The goaltender, he's going to want this one back, James. I thought that he was set to position. Just the blast of the shot, it hit him. He got a good chunk of it, but it went in. You can see the frustration in the body language.
Barzal's got it against the boards. And that court, trying to pick his corner and puts it off to score!
Hang on, James. This is not going to count. And look at the bodies down there. The goaltender had no chance of playing the puck. This is definitely goaltender interference.
Look at this. No time to think about that non-goal calls. We are ready to resume here. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Feeds it over to Kulich. Broken up in the neutral zone by Kulak. Oh, what a hip check on the old school variety. Beautiful. Here they come on the attack down the right side. Chance in front! And the puck is snagged and covered up for a whistle. Here in the late goings of the period, we are all tied up in this one. And they'll start with possession. Here's a shot. Tremendous glove save by Luukkonen. Denies him again.
He's out battling his opponent right now. He is so dialed in. He's tracking the puck, making save after save. It's about time his team starts working in front of him.
And we'll get a breather here with offside to call. Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. Face-off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Looking to make something happen along the boards. The Sabres will play it in their own end. First period almost in the books here, nearing the final 60 seconds. Grabbed along the boards by McLeod. Buffalo's got the puck along the wall. The Islanders look to start the transition game. And he turns that one aside. Turned away on the wraparound. Oh, what a great reactionary stop there.
Reactionary is right, James. He knew exactly where the shooter was going, and a strong push across to be able to make that save.
Well, there's the horn ending period number 1, but this one is far from over. Lots more action to go. Second period is just around the corner.
If you'd like to know more about their services, check out the website.
Two more periods to go, and we're about to play the second frame here. Still a dead heat as we get period number 2 underway. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Buffalo is fortunate the game is still tied here, James. They have a minority of shots on net. They're going to have to get some attack mentality, a sense of urgency, and drive the net.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. New York's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Here we go, 2-on-1. And that's broken up by a great defensive play. And here's the pass to Lee. From one point man to another. Keeps control of the puck after taking a little knock. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. See if we can pick up some momentum again here as a face-off is ready to go. Pashos won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical...
Loose. He's in all alone. Oh, that just looked like indecisiveness there, Cheryl.
Yeah, and a lack of confidence as well, James. When you're in all alone, you have to know exactly what you want to do, and you have to play with authority.
The Islanders take possession off the faceoff. Feeds the puck over to Pulock. Slides it across to Holmstrom. Pokes it away at his own end. The Islanders get a hold of the puck. New York's got the puck. Moves the puck to Romanov. Holmstrom's got it in the defensive end. And he's bowled over to the ice and loses the puck. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. New York's got a hold of the puck. Passes over to Pajot. Feeds the puck across to Palmieri. The Islanders looking against the half wall. He was totally locked in on that play. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Picked up along the wall by Peterka. Slides the puck over. Oh, and he lines up his opponent perfectly with the hip check. Takes the pass. Dishes it off. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Trying to get it out of danger. Well, they don't clear, but they still have the puck. Uses the force on that hit. The Sabres have the puck in the corner. Came up with the save on that play. And now he angles it across to Mayfield. Cizikas looks around. Sends the pass over. Up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it. Norris takes the puck. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Great poke check on the reach. And he takes the pass. And now he tries to get it across to Horvat. And that's deflected. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Past the halfway mark of this period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. New York's won the draw. Here he is on the redirect. Big time stop. The Islanders gain possession. Another stop by the goaltender. Now a quick pass to Quinn. And he dodges the poke check there. Quick stop. Oh, what a paddle save on the play. Oh, and he delivers a thunderous hip check. Perfectly executed hip check there. Pulock's lugging the puck. Here's a chance, and that's intercepted. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Takes a bump but hangs on. The Islanders cross the line and gain the zone. Strong defensive effort. Moves it quickly over to Martin. We got a whistle offside to call. Late goings of this period. It's all tied up. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Sends it over to Kulich. Play is called for offside. The setters will glide into the dot. Pashos won the draw inside the neutral zone. The Islanders carried along the wall. Just wide. Buffalo's got it in their own zone. Can't get a hold of that pass. Down, still another 20 to go here in this one. Join us for period number 3 next. Welcome back to EA Sports. The final frame looms here as the officials set to drop the puck on period number 3. Here we go. We're in the final frame here in this one, and it is still up for grabs. Luukkonen's got it and will hang on for the whistle.
Well, he's been so dialed in all game, playing confident and controlled in the crease.
Lots of time left in this period. We got a tie game. Horvat's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Great save by the goaltender to get a pad on that one, keeping the puck out of the net. Buffalo's got a hold of it along the wall. And that's just out of reach. New York's looking to break out of their own end. Slides it diagonally to Lee. New York's got it along the wall. Sends a pass in front, and that's blocked in front. And he loses control here. Risky play with the paddle, but it works. Horvat's got it along the wing. Moves into the slot, and he opts to wait for more support. And he coughs it up with the pass. And he gets all of that one as it was teed up with the slapper, but he turns it aside. A critical face-off looming here, and let's see if they can maintain that offensive momentum.
Well, you know that the defensive side is vulnerable right now with a tired tender, and on the offensive side, you got to recognize that vulnerability, and you have to attack the net.
Looking to set up offensively. The Islanders have it from their own end. Avoids the defender. Oh, he'd like to have that one back as it goes off the side. Pashos got it in the offensive zone. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Power. The Sabres get a hold of the puck along the boards. And a stick break setup. Grabs the puck at center. New York's got it in the neutral zone. They go on the attack through center. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck now. Oh, what a hit. He got all of that hip check. Angles it over to Pelech. Across the line. That's broken up in the neutral zone. Buffalo's looking to break out.
It's been a low-scoring affair, James, but it's been entertaining on both sides, just unable to finish. And as an athlete, this can be very frustrating. You're squeezing the stick tighter and tighter with every miss.
Moves it to Palmieri. Lobs the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Denied that one. There's a blast! Puck scooped up by Byron. Buffalo's in on the offensive attack now. Looks like we got a delayed tripping penalty coming up here. And the players whistle dead. Here's the call. The Islanders will lose a man, tripping the call. The Sabres get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the setup.
Moves it to Dobson. New York's in transition. Takes it from the other side of the blue line. Thompson's got the puck in his own zone. Here's a short pass. It's a 3-on-1. And it's stopped, ending the rush. New York York's got it in their own zone. Quick pass to Dobson. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Offside the call, will get a reset. Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this faceoff. And they win that draw at center. Here he is. Takes the shot. Stops him cold. Sends a pass over. Penalty expires, and when you look at where things sit right now, that's a huge, huge play by the penalty killers.
Timing is everything, James. A critical moment of the game. You have a power play. You know how important it is, and you don't deliver. Real frustrating for the entire group.
Here's an odd man rush to his teammate. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Halleck stick handling in his own zone. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. There's a chance in front, and that's stopped. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. The Sabres start with the puck in their own end. Picked up along the boards by Kulich. Up the neutral zone now. Thompson's been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. Time for the officials to hand out the judgment.
This is a real curveball at the end of the third period, isn't it? Your PK unit has to go out there in a tie game with all the pressure on them and find a way to sacrifice and kill it off.
The Sabres send their man advantage unit out once more.
They haven't scored on their power play yet. They've earned this opportunity. They'll get another look at it, look for different adjustments to be made.
Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. New York's got the puck against the half wall. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Under a minute to go in the third. What a steal in his own end. Here he is, all alone. Oh, what a save here in this third period. Absolutely clutch counter.
Two good teams going at it head-to-head. It's a close game, and you got to find a way to execute, in particular when you get those golden opportunities.
Horvat's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. And off the draw, they'll take possession. The Islanders will play from the defensive zone. Dishes it to Horvat. New York's got the puck along the wall. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. Breakaway. Oh, puts it off the post. You can hear the ping from up here.
I think that he felt the pressure there, James. If I had a little bit more time, and it's a game of inches, and he missed. Well, no one likes this call at the end of the third period when the game is tied, James. But you got to stay focused and keep the task at hand. They've got to kill this off.
Cizikas wins the faceoff. Great read in the offensive zone by Super. Picked down in seconds, and he makes the save. There's the horn for regulation, and it solves nothing. Overtime coming up right after this. The moment of truth has arrived. Overtime is set to go. The puck is dropped. Next goal wins. The Islanders move to the offensive zone. And he slides it quickly to Pellet. And he shut the door on that last play.
Every coach is going to tell you, get in front of the goaltender and take away their eyes. It's the goaltender's job to find the puck. He finds it and makes the save.
Here's a blast. Oh, a clutch save. Under all sorts of pressure, here's a chance to clear. The Sabres gain possession along the wall. Thompson's got it for the win. Oh, we are still tied. What a stop.
Horvat's almost out of the box.
And a huge opportunity here in overtime is blown as the power play comes up short.
A power play in overtime, so much ice available to work with in a big fat zero. A chance to be an overtime hero, and instead, you don't know what you're dealing with.
Quick feed to Holmstrom. And now he moves it quickly to Dobson. Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. Down to the final minute in overtime. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Centering feed. He scores! What an opportunity, and delivers. And there's the final horn, putting a bow on this one here this evening. The Islanders come through in a real dogfight tonight, Cheryl.
Yeah, and the end of the game, when everyone's pressing, it's tough to close it out, and I thought that they had good defensive posture, and they were able to get it done.
Well, that'll do it for all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski, and we will see you next time from ringside.